I have a general answer. I think a lot of other people have been really dissatisfied with things as they are going on, and just, being somebody who tries to be involved and who listens to the news and, looks into this sort of thing. It's just not right that so many people are out of work while so few are living, the good life. And as a consequence of them having so much of the money in this country, having more political power, because, lobbyists and that Supreme Court decision where corporations are now considered people, they're taking over the government with their money.
My mask, many people are asking me what my mask is about. This is a Guy Fawkes mask. If viewers haven't seen V for Vendetta, they've got to see it, not only see it, but show all their friends. My guess is that most of the people who are here today have seen that film, and without good film, this society is doomed. We need good film, we need independent-minded filmmakers who have the courage to stand up and get things done, and God bless Pan Left for the work it does. And I am part of the 99%. I'm pissed off at the banks and our politicians that are supported by them, and we've got to end it. It will come in maybe a revolution or dribs and drabs, but if we don't keep standing up, we're not going to get what we absolutely need and those who follow us.
All right, my name is Steve. I live here in Tucson, and I came down here to see if there was a message, a real important message, like the Tea Parties had a message, which was get rid of the Democrats and get rid of everybody but conservatives. I really think if I were up there, and I'm not going to stand in line for 30 seconds because I have more than 30 seconds to say, I believe in 1 + 2 = 3, and I've thought about this. 1 is we must elect Obama. 2 is we must get rid of the Republican Congress. 1 + 2 = 3. That's the only way we're going to get jobs.
Okay, what do you want to say?
I'm here because I want to learn about this stuff.
Okay. Okay. What else? You want to learn what about this stuff? What it means to everybody?
Yeah, what it means to everybody.
Because it's important for your future, right?
Because it's important for my future.
Do you want art and music in your school?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you want gym in your school? Yeah. Got rid of all of them, didn't they?
And I think there should be peace and not war.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And we couldn't have said it better ourselves.
Yeah.
And that's why we're here, for her.
Yeah.
She's the best.
When we bail out banks for billions and they just keep it and give $15 billion in quarterly, one bank, $15 billion in quarterly payments to their top performers, and the rest of us can't find jobs and are losing our houses, something's wrong. Something needs to be done.
I'm here because I am part of the 99% and I don't find it fair. I'm from a low income family. I have 4 other brothers, all being raised on $3,000 a year, and I've had enough of this. I'm here to make a change.
I'm here because my parents are from Mexico. They came in search of the American dream back in the 1980s. They moved to Los Angeles, where I was born. Little by little, as I grew up, I started to see how banks and just the government would start taking money away from them. We lost a pretty big house in San Diego. We moved to Yuma, Arizona, where eventually my parents lost everything and had to start over again. And as I grew up, I started to be aware of all the cruelty of the government, and I started fighting back. And now that I am a father of a kid and I have my own family, it's time for me to step up and not let what happened to my parents happen to my family. So that's why I'm here, and that's why we're the 99%.
I'm here to show my support for the Occupy Wall Street movement. I didn't bring a sign with me today or anything like that, but I wanted to come down and show that even though I'm not like
marching or anything, I stand with them.
He's been here when there's things going wrong, and everything's going wrong now. We need to make it right, to go left. And I'm a teacher. I'm making less this year than I did last year, paying more into my retirement, more into health insurance. So we got to straighten things out a little.
I'm here because I don't want it to be forgotten that the perpetual wars that the military-industrial complex has us involved in all corners of the globe are a central part of the message here. Wall Street is War Street. These wars are being waged for profit, for greed. They're fought by the poor for the profit of a few, not for freedom, not for democracy, just for profit.
I'm here because I want to support this movement, because I'm only 16 years old and I want to know what is there in the future for me. What's going to happen when I'm 20-something? Am I going to be able to find a job? What's going to be my future?
I am here at Occupy Tucson because I'm $60,000 in debt. I am still a student. I do not have any degrees as of yet, and I don't know if I'll be able to find a job after work. I might have to move to another country. That's why I'm here.
I'm here because I'm tired. I am tired of working for nothing in this town. I am tired of this country abusing its citizens. We count. We're the ones that pay the taxes. We're the ones who support this country. It's supposed to be we the people, but it's become we the corporations who don't give a shit about us. And that's the problem, and that's why I'm here today. Sorry for cussing.
I'm here to protest about the Wall Street. I think it's important to speak up for what we believe and fight for it, and to learn more about it.
Go ahead. I'm here because I feel very strongly that the future of all the people that are paying the taxes, the middle class, is being compromised by the greed of corporations and Wall Street, and just here to speak up. I've never done a protest before, but feel very strongly about this. We all work really hard for what we have, and we're fortunate to have enough, but it's really criminal that people on the top take so much and from the hardworking people and leave a lot without anything.
I'm here because I'm actually here to help broadcast on my website, grimeyrepublic.org. We're here because we're the people and we're fed up with the way that things are going, and this is one opportunity for our voice to be heard.
I'm here just because capitalism simply isn't working, and people are starting to realize that. Our strength is in unity and solidarity. The working class are coming together and realizing that, just the general idea of capitalism is just eating itself. Banks are continuing to fail, and they're just buying out other banks, and it's just a perpetuation of failure, and we need to figure out something better.
I'm here to represent the 99%. I'm here to stand up against corruption and to promote firing our whole Congress, including Democrats and Republicans. I'm here to promote the corruption in, not to promote, but I'm here to expose the corruption in the banks, the Wall Street, the court systems, and wherever there is corruption, I'm here to help expose it. Sure. And my name is Greg Welch.
I'm here in support of the demonstration to occupy the cities in America and throughout the world to bring attention to the corporate rule that is destroying our economy and cutting into our infrastructure and our children's future.
Well, I'm here to perhaps make a difference in the country for my children and grandchildren, so that they won't be relegated to some kind of class like in 19th century England. If we keep doing this, then they'll change. They'll change their viewpoints, and they won't take it anymore, just like we don't.
Hi, my name is Brian, and I'm here today because silence is implied consent. Thank you.
Hi out there. Hi, Tucson. I'm Fred, and I have a question because I need to have you answer the question. Have you had enough? Because I've had enough.
I'm here because I believe that we need a groundswell of human beings, of citizens of the United States, to tell the very, very wealthy and the very powerful that we are not pleased with what's going on. That's why I'm here, and I'm here for the duration. Perhaps to get arrested, perhaps not. But we've reached our own little tipping point, and so today's the day.
Hi, I'm here because I did not give Wall Street the approval to take my house and gamble it away. I've been paying for 25 years. I've paid on time, and now it is worth less than when I originally purchased for it, even though I've given them interest rate 3 times the amount. Thank you.
I'm here today because a lot of people in this world are starting to become aware that there's a very wide gap in the disparities between the rich and the poor. Now, we're not the only movement. We're not the only movement in this country and the only movement in this world. And people all over the world are starting to get irritated by this kind of thing. And it's just getting too much. And we just need to even it out a bit. And these kings and queens need to start spreading out that gold to the people, to the servants now. Because we're the ones doing the work, man. So we all put in our work. We all get our fair share, you know. This is our world. We're all here to stay together.
Well, as my sign says, I would like to see more economic equality in our society. I think things have become out of balance. I think on the other side of my sign, the banks have gotten too big and have too much privilege, and it's causing an economic situation where we don't have jobs, we don't have good enough pay for our jobs, and unemployment's too high, and everything else results from that. Not enough good health care, affordable health care, and on and on. So I'm here to state in public that I would like more economic equality and better policies from our government.
We're here today in Occupy Tucson for the same reason everyone else is, but also because we're here because we believe in the spiritualution, which is a spiritual revolution. It's a movement that Gabriel Virancha started back in 1996. It's been happening for years. He's a published author, an activist. His message has been for people to take to the streets an active dissension against the corruption of corporations, to not just sit in apathy but have kinetic energy against the injustice. And we're here promoting that. We're here promoting the spiritualution message, and that really the highest form of true spirituality is active dissension against evil, and that the spiritualution promotes stepping away from the dogmatic and antiquated religions that separate us as a humanity, the labels, the isms, and really realizing we're one planetary family under one creator. And that's why we're here today. And we want to see the injustice end, less control in the corporations, and the power elite, and to be more voice for the people, for the common man.
I'm here because this country needs to be listened to. The government's taking over everything. There's nothing for the American people. We need to step up.
I had student loans. I fixed my student loan problem to the tune of about $90,000. My student loans were only $29,000. I still owe $60,000. I've already paid off the original $30,000. Then I bought a house, and Countrywide tried to foreclose on my house, and we lost all of our equity. And I got this check from an FTC class action lawsuit for $568.20 this summer, which is what Countrywide says that they overcharged me. But I have here all of the records for what Countrywide actually did overcharge me. I have a call log of 67 calls that I made in a 3-month period to talk to Countrywide officials. Countrywide assigned me to somebody who didn't have a phone. They assigned me to a person who shared a phone with 6 other people. They assigned me to somebody who was on vacation. They sent me documents which were out of date. Every time they sent me an out-of-date document, they charged me $1,500 to have the lawyer change the date on the document to send it back to me again. And by the time we sold our house, we were out $25,000 in equity, in addition to all of the money that we invested in our home. And that's our story.
I'm here today to do my job as an American citizen, to stand up against the corruption within our government today, against corporate control of our rights, and finally it's time, and obviously the 99% is finally awake and coming together and taking the responsibility that we have. We hoped and prayed and voted in hopes for change, and obviously that's not working anymore. So it's time to take to the streets and demand the change that we deserve, demand the change that our country deserves, and that's why I'm here today.
My name is Nick Stanberry. I'm here for the specific reason to fight corporate greed, mainly casino capitalism of people that don't have any of our best interests in mind. I'm on the media team here. I'm here to help out with the hardware. As you can see, we kind of have a hodgepodge setup, and really what it is to get the word out through citizen media. And the inequality in America right now is the greatest it's been since before the first Great Depression, which this is a Great Depression, and that's why I'm out here. I'm buried in student loan. My wife is an architect, has a 5-year bachelor's degree, is registered in Arizona, has not been able to find a job for over 20 months. No matter where she goes, she's looked everywhere, applied for jobs every single day, and people just aren't hiring. They say more tax cuts will create more jobs. As far as I can see, that's what they've been doing for the last 15 years, and all it's done is put this nation in a downslide of economic ruin. So I'm here today to let people know that corporations are not people, bring back the Glass-Steagall Act, and basically to fight against inequality for anybody. So that's why I'm here.